Hello everybody. Following the positive feedback on our first video on Sun Tzu's The Art of War, we have been receiving a lot of inquiries from subscribers and viewers who want to know more about his principles and teachings. We are delighted to present to you a condensed version of Sun Tzu's main ideas, even if the book itself can be fairly dense and attending his courses may not be viable for everyone. The 13 chapters of this masterwork are briefly described in this video. However, it is important to note that The Art of War is not a strict book, and its strategies should be used ethically and professionally. You should approach the book's teachings with a clear understanding of their goals and a strong ethical framework. Each chapter will be produced as a separate video, complete with notes, to help you get ready and clear definitions and examples you can use in your sales career and business journey. The Art of War by Sun Tzu is a timeless masterpiece, with 13 chapters focuses on military strategy and tactics, but its teachings can be applied to many different areas of life, including sales, business, politics, and personal relationships. It is a valuable resource for salespeople and business owners at all levels who are looking to improve their strategies and create a competitive advantage in the market. The book's principles can be applied to various sales scenarios, and its concepts can be used to achieve success in business. The book emphasizes the importance of understanding oneself and one's competition, the importance of preparation, and the importance of flexibility and adaptability. For salespeople, The Art of War can provide valuable insights into the psychology of competition and the importance of preparation. By understanding one's competition and their strengths and weaknesses, salespeople can develop strategies that outmaneuver the competition. The book also emphasizes the importance of preparation, stating that one should always be prepared for any scenario. This means having a thorough understanding of one's product or service and being prepared to address any objections or questions that may arise during a sales pitch. For business owners, The Art of War can provide a strategic framework for achieving success. By applying the book's principles, business owners can develop a strategic plan that takes into account their strengths and weaknesses and identifies potential threats and opportunities. The book's teachings also emphasize the importance of deception, stating that one should always strive to deceive the competition. Therefore, businesses can use the book's principles to develop strategies that outmaneuver the competition. The concepts of The Art of War can also be used to create a culture of leadership within an organization. The book's teachings emphasize the importance of strong leadership and the need for a leader to lead by example. By applying these principles, business owners can develop a culture of leadership within their organization, which can lead to increased productivity, morale, and ultimately, success. In today's competitive business landscape, not knowing the art of war can be a disadvantage. Salespeople and business owners who do not understand the book's principles may find themselves at a disadvantage when competing against others who do. The book's teachings can provide valuable insights into the psychology of competition and the importance of preparation and leadership. Whether you're a sales professional, a business owner, or just interested in learning more about this ancient military strategist, we hope you find this article both informative and enjoyable. Let's get started. Who is Sun Tzu? Sun Tzu was a Chinese military general, strategist, philosopher, and writer who lived during the Eastern Zhou period of 771 to 256 BCE. Sun Tzu's philosophy and approach to warfare go beyond the battlefield and have implications in our daily life. Sun Tzu's teachings emphasize the importance of understanding oneself and one's competition, the importance of preparation, and the importance of flexibility and adaptability. Sun Tzu's key teachings in The Art of War include the importance of deception, the importance of knowing oneself and one's enemy, the importance of preparation, the importance of flexibility and adaptability, and the importance of leadership. The Art of War by Sun Tzu has 5 key themes or pillars that are central to its teachings. The first pillar is planning and preparation. Sun Tzu emphasizes the importance of careful planning and preparation, including knowing oneself and one's competition, understanding the terrain, and identifying the objective. This includes a deep understanding of the market, competitors, and customers. The second pillar is adaptation and flexibility. The book stresses the need for flexibility and adaptability in response to changing circumstances. In business and sales, this means being able to pivot quickly in response to changes in the market or shifts in customer preferences. It is also important to use a variety of tactics to keep the competition guessing and avoid predictability. The third pillar is understanding strengths and weaknesses. Sun Tzu emphasizes the importance of understanding one's own strengths and weaknesses, as well as those of the competition, in order to gain a strategic advantage. In business and sales, this means understanding your company's unique value proposition and identifying the competition's weaknesses to exploit. The fourth pillar is maneuvering and positioning. The book stresses the importance of maneuvering and positioning one's troops, as well as the ability to recognize and exploit the weaknesses of the enemy. In sales and business, this means being able to position your product or service in a way that meets the needs of your target audience and finding ways to outmaneuver and outsmart your competition. The fifth and final pillar is leadership and character. Sun Tzu emphasizes the importance of strong leadership and character, including the ability to inspire and motivate one's troops and to maintain discipline and unity in the face of adversity. In sales and business, this means being a strong and effective leader, as well as building a culture of trust, collaboration, and resilience within your team. Overall, the 5 pillars of The Art of War provide a framework for understanding the key principles of strategy and tactics that can be applied to a variety of different contexts, including sales and business. Overview of the 13 chapters. Chapter 1. Laying Plans. This chapter emphasizes the importance of planning and preparation. It stresses the importance of knowing oneself and one's competition, understanding the terrain, and understanding the objective. Salespeople and business owners can apply this chapter by developing a strategic plan that takes into account their strengths and weaknesses and identifies potential threats and opportunities. Chapter 2. Waging War. This chapter emphasizes the importance of having the right mindset and attitude when entering into battle. It stresses the importance of understanding the stakes and being committed to achieving one's objectives. Salespeople and business owners can apply this principle by adopting a confident and determined mindset when approaching sales and marketing activities. Chapter 3. Attack by Stratagem. This chapter discusses the importance of knowing oneself and one's competition. It stresses the need to be aware of the strengths and weaknesses of one's own position and that of the competition. Salespeople and business owners can apply this principle by conducting market research and competitive analysis to gain a better understanding of the market and competition. Chapter 4. Tactical Dispositions. This chapter discusses the importance of understanding the terrain and adapting one's approach accordingly. It stresses the need to be aware of the strengths and weaknesses of the terrain and to use it to one's advantage. Salespeople and business owners can apply this principle by understanding the market they are operating in and the competition they face. They should tailor their approach to the specific characteristics of their market and leverage their strengths to gain a competitive advantage. Chapter 5. Use of Energy. This chapter emphasizes the importance of being flexible and adaptable in one's approach to battle. It stresses the need to be willing to change one's strategy depending on the circumstances. Salespeople and business owners can apply this principle by being agile and responsive to changing market conditions and customer needs. Chapter 6. Weak Points and Strong. This chapter discusses the importance of understanding one's strengths and weaknesses as well as those of the competition. It stresses the need to focus on exploiting the weaknesses of the competition while protecting one's own weaknesses. Salespeople and business owners can apply this principle by conducting a SWOT analysis to identify their own strengths and weaknesses as well as those of their competitors. Chapter 7. Maneuvering. This chapter discusses the importance of being able to maneuver effectively on the battlefield. It stresses the need to be aware of the strengths and weaknesses of one's own troops and those of the competition. Salespeople and business owners can apply this principle by developing a strong sales team and being aware of the strengths and weaknesses of their competitors' sales teams. They should also be willing to adapt their approach to sales based on the strengths and weaknesses of the competition. Chapter 8. Variation in Tactics. This chapter emphasizes the importance of using a variety of tactics to keep the enemy guessing and to avoid being predictable. It stresses the need to adapt one's approach depending on the circumstances and the strengths and weaknesses of the enemy. Salespeople and business owners can apply this principle by experimenting with different sales and marketing techniques and being willing to adapt their approach based on customer feedback and market trends. Chapter 9. The Army on the March. This chapter discusses the importance of organization and logistics in military operations. It stresses the need for proper planning and preparation before a campaign and the importance of keeping the troops well supplied and well rested. Salespeople and business owners can apply this principle by developing a solid plan and being organized in their approach to sales and marketing. They should also ensure that they have the necessary resources and support to carry out their strategy effectively. Chapter 10. Terrain. This chapter focuses on the importance of understanding the terrain and adapting one's approach accordingly. It stresses the need to be aware of the strengths and weaknesses of the terrain and to use it to one's advantage. Salespeople and business owners can apply this principle by understanding the market they are operating in and the competition they face. They should tailor their approach to the specific characteristics of their market and leverage their strengths to gain a competitive advantage. Chapter 11. The 9 Situations. This chapter outlines 9 different types of situations that may arise in battle and provide strategies for dealing with each one. Salespeople and business owners can apply this principle by anticipating different scenarios that may arise in sales and marketing and preparing strategies for dealing with them. They should be proactive in their approach and be prepared to adapt their strategy as needed. Chapter 12. The Attack by Fire. This chapter discusses the use of fire as a tactic in battle. It stresses the importance of proper preparation and the careful use of fire to achieve one's objectives. Salespeople and business owners can apply this principle by carefully considering their approach to risk-taking and avoiding actions that may have negative consequences for their business or reputation. Chapter 13. The Use of Spies. This chapter discusses the use of spies to gather intelligence and gain an advantage over the enemy. It stresses the need for discretion and careful planning in using spies. Salespeople and business owners can apply this principle by staying informed about their market and competition and using data and analysis to inform their strategy. Advantages of Reading The Art of War provides a valuable perspective on strategy and competition that can be applied to sales and business settings. Its principles emphasize the importance of preparation, adaptation, and flexibility, which are key attributes of successful salespeople and business owners. Reading The Art of War can help salespeople and business owners develop a strategic mindset and improve their ability to think critically and strategically. Some potential disadvantages of applying the Art of War principles include the risk of overemphasizing competition at the expense of collaboration and the potential for ethical dilemmas when using strategies that involve deception. However, by using the book's teachings as a guide rather than a strict rulebook, salespeople and business owners can avoid these pitfalls and use the art of war as a tool for success. Additionally, some of the tactics outlined in the book, such as deception and the use of spies, may be viewed as unethical or inappropriate in certain business settings. It is important for salespeople and business owners to approach the book's teachings with discretion and use them appropriately and ethically. In conclusion, The Art of War is a valuable resource for salespeople and business owners looking to improve their strategies and create a competitive advantage in the market. The book's principles can be applied to various sales scenarios, and its concepts can be used to achieve success in business. By understanding the art of war and applying its principles, salespeople and business owners can develop a strategic plan that takes into account their strengths and weaknesses and identifies potential threats and opportunities. It is an essential guide for anyone looking to succeed in sales and business. This is the end of the video, and the 13 chapters from The Art of War will be published with 2 chapters each week. Along with the chapters, call to actions will be provided to guide the viewers. Please like, share, and subscribe. Buy us a coffee to help this channel to produce more sales and business tutorials to help your journey. Take care and happy selling.